Norris and Piastri underway.
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible. You can do it too, man. Believe so much in one music. What an amazing accomplishment. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Norris and Piastri underway. Oh shit, I was unmuted. Sorry, I felt like being crafty.
World champion! Oh my god! I can't believe it! Thank you so much, guys!
Track B1, baby. Get in there, Lewis. Awesome race, mate. What absolute fantastic race pace.
Finally! Let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on, come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff. Merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
You want to hear my David Crofty impression? It's time for the F1 Grand Prix. The Grand Prix is almost underway. And we're going to be racing with Franco Colapinto.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
What, Pink? You mean David Crofty? The guy who's like, let's go with the Grand Prix! The race is starting! That's David Crofty.
Okay, mate, so...
Let me turn off my, what do you call it? The vibration. 1 second.
It's a brand new set of aerodynamic regs this year, as you know, and we've got two new aero modes. One for more downforce in the corners and one for more top speed on the straights. Okay, mate, so plenty of changes this year. In terms of the engine, you've now got overtake mode. It's a boosted battery mode that'll kick in automatically when you're within a second of the car ahead to give you more power over the following lap, so you can get that overtake done. And don't worry about draining the battery, you can recharge more accordingly. Okay, as you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode. Don't forget to use it to make the most of that hybrid power.
Hey, I know it's the wrong team, but I want to say it. I really want to say it. I have a seat full of water, like full of water. Must be the water. It's a Charles Leclerc reference. He has a seat full of water. You bought the Silent Hill DLC. Oh, that's nice.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still green. Try to take it easy for the first couple of laps. Okay, mate, so word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy. Okay, that's Lindblad just ahead. Let's push.
Alright, now it's time for qualifying. Actually, no, I could practice 3. I kind of do want to get to qualifying though. I think after Australia, I want to do Austria, the Red Bull one, the Red Bull Ring, because that's where they're racing next.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional...
For practice 3, we're just going to do 1 lap this time.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just trying to look through these and just memorize the controls because there's a lot. Yeah, so just give me a moment. I'm just trying to memorize everything. You know, I'm gonna do what I do in Forza. I'm gonna turn off the racing line and see how it works. I don't know. Forza and F1 racing are just two separate worlds, but let's see how this one goes. All right, qualifying time. Let's go, baby.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Wait, I'm gonna change my my camera. Wait, how do you change the? What do you call it? Yeah, there's still a lot to configure. Chris, where is it at? I think it's under here. How do you change the camera view? Alright, through there. Alright, got it. Well, I learned the hard way that I kind of need brakes. Oh, yep. I need my braking assist on. Definitely. Yeah. I think I gotta get used to learning how to brake. I'll try that. Maybe that was more for practice and not qualifying.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Jason's so hard to beat. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm racing for you, Nas. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
I want to try to do like a longer race though if I can. Not too much long though. Is my game going to load? Let's see.
It's a new day, and it's time to take a look at our starting. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn it! I stalled it. I forgot. See, I would be such a bad F1 driver.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio.
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, so you've got overtake now, overtake enabled. Okay, so with the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners, and consider not always going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance.
Hi Fabry, welcome to the stream.
Okay, Franco, we've got to move up the order if we can, so I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Yeah, copy.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.9 seconds. Alright, we're last of the running cars right now. Bortoletto ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.3 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Sorry, Nas, I tried my
Okay,
best.
pick up rubber and bring it home.
I tried, but it was very difficult to follow close. Very difficult.
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
It really must be the water, huh?
We had drama from start to finish, but in Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
You know this game is fixing because Leclerc wins. Let's forward to no, I can't. Can I? I'm gonna do a custom race. Let's go quick. Let's see if we can just do like a specific track.
And it's Alpine.
Yeah, check.
Yep, it's time to do Austria because that's going to be the next race. So yeah, let's go for it.
Welcome along to the Red Bull Ring. Breathe in that fresh alpine air. The hills are alive with the sound of F1. It's practice time here in Austria.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Oh my god, it feels so weird actually, because I remember playing Assetto Corsa with NAS. We did the Red Bull Ring. It was actually, we were going the other way around. This one goes reverse. Do you notice that, NAS? I don't know if you remember that when we played Assetto Corsa, the Red Bull Ring. I don't know if this is actually reverse or... I thought for a second it goes the reverse way, because this is the Red Bull Ring. I don't know.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them. From an aerodynamic perspective, the main changes are the new aero modes. Straight mode will give you less drag on the straights for more speed, and corner mode will automatically kick in to give you more downforce in the corners. Okay mate, so a word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy. Okay, as you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode. Don't forget to use it to make the most of that hybrid power.
I wish there was a way I can like skip this entirely without accelerating the time. That would be nice.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action. High up in the mountains, here
Now
at
it's time for
Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track. Okay mate, so plenty of changes this year. In terms of the engine, you've now got overtake mode. It's a boosted battery mode that'll kick in automatically when you're within a second of the car ahead to give you more power over the following lap so you can get that overtake done. And don't worry about draining the battery, you can recharge more accordingly. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Systems all looking good, head down. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 10.8.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Yes, I got pole position. Let's go. I did really good. Alright, so my difficulty this time is set to 35. I think it's somewhere between 30 and 35 would be good for easy. It's close to medium. I think medium was a little hard for me, so I said a little bit closer to the end of difficulty, so close to 39 would be good for me. So let's see how I do. $18 laps.
The hills
This
are
will be
alive with the
interesting.
sound of engines. It's race day here at the Austrian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Franco Colapinto lines up on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly and Russell, Piastri, Bottas, Sainz and Alex Albon, Antonelli, Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso and Hadjar, Ocon, Hamilton, Arvid Lindblad and Liam Lawson, Behrman, Perez, Stroll and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves, big excitement, what?
Always extra nerves.
With the new power units this year, you'll want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on. you're leading the pack. That's P1. Leclerc is behind you. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps' time. Okay, 17 laps to go now. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Green flag. Okay, some information on Norris. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past. Tyre condition still looking good. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, some information on Bortoleto. They're retiring from the race. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Gap to your teammate behind, 16.0 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Yeah, copy.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Leclerc is in for his stop now. Okay mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 24.3 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. You're in first position, front of the pack. Verstappen behind you now. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Well, looks like I made Franco win. That was a long race.
What a performance this has been! A brilliant victory for Franco Colapinto.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
Here come today's winning drivers, and what a race this was. This is a team that knows success very well in F1, and they're just itching for even more. Congratulations to the Alpine team for their excellent win today.
See, now this is a podium Nas likes, because Franco won, and Max is also on the podium. The best podium for Nas. Yes, I made Colapinto win for you, Nas. You're welcome. I think we have time to do one more, but a short
And with that,
session,
we
though.
wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back.
I want to try to do oh, we're gonna do Monaco. I don't know. I kind of wanted to do Silverstone. See if we can change that. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of Monaco. I mean, it's fun, but there's like barely any overtaking.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
We're gonna move to Silverstone if I can.
Now, if you ask anyone who...
All right, give me a...
No, I want to do Silverstone. I thought it could let me change it to Silverstone. Ah, I don't like Monaco. Listen, Monaco es no bueno.
Now, if you ask any...
I think I have to set up the team again. Let's do a different team this time. Let's do Cadillac and let Bottas win. Or should we do Leclerc and let Leclerc win? Red Bull. Which team? Nah, so what if I do McLaren? What if we do McLaren? Nas would call me gay for the rest of the week. If I raced McLaren. Which team should I do? Maybe, I think Williams. Let's give Williams a shot. Williams this time. Ooh, Sainz, yes. He's a smooth operator. Alright, let's change the difficulty to a 40 this time. Make it a little bit harder. The weekend structure. Practice qualifying, we're gonna do one lap, nah. Practice off. I'm just gonna go straight to qualifying. Alright. It is time for qualifying. Let's do this.
Well,
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Nash, look, I'm racing for Williams now. I'm playing as Carlos Sainz.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
So I will try to at least finish 5 laps of qualifying, and then we'll do a race and then end the stream.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. We've been pushed down into P14. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, we've dropped into P14 now.
Alright, let's try to finish this race quickly and then end the stream. Ah shit, unfortunately I have to end the stream. I can't do a race, sadly. But it was still fun though. Yeah, I gotta get off, unfortunately. I gotta do something.
Right, so far, our best lap 1:38.6. We're 22nd in the speed trap, 313.9 kilometers per hour.
Maybe I might stream game again in the future. I will see. But thanks everyone for stopping by tonight. I appreciate y'all.